So over the last few years, I have used monk mode to make tens of millions of dollars.
Chances are you've probably watched at least one of these creators in the last week. At the minimum, you probably know who they are, but you probably didn't tune in to watch my last video here on FIDI. And that's okay, I don't blame you. However, do feel free to subscribe to the channel and check out some of my other videos. Anyway, these creators have risen the ranks over the past couple years as YouTubers and have cemented themselves as a go-to person for their specific niche. I would even go as far as to call them famous. And yet they started exactly where I'm at, with the same amount of subscribers, talking about the same topics on the same platform. Well, not really. YouTube as a landscape has changed tremendously over the past couple years. And as you can imagine, the all-powerful algorithm that got said creators to where they're at now has changed as well. And so the story of these established creators begins way before they uploaded their first video.
Before being a YouTuber could even create opportunities such as having your own late night show, starring in a Disney program, and definitely before it was viable to create a brand centered around your channel.
It actually wasn't so long ago that YouTube was just an undiscovered part of the internet in which people with nothing better to do with their time could make funny videos and upload them into a vacuum that would just be viewed by their friends and just about nobody else. At that time, finance and YouTube were two completely different topics that I don't think anyone expected to become closely related. And even as the platform grew in users and creators,
there seemed to be a disconnect between financial literacy and YouTubers. It seemed clear that the famous YouTubers were those that made skits and provided comedic value or gaming content at a high level.
But gradually, as the platform grew in age and its users grew with it, there seemed to be a space that opened up with a want for productivity content. And creators like Ali Abdaal, Thomas Frank, and many others established themselves as the go-to creators for that niche. I believe that by extension of that productivity crave on YouTube, the finance YouTuber was born. But these days, the word finance YouTuber has a bit of a negative stigma around it.
From the cryptocurrency scams to the pyramid scheme-like nature of some creators, some finance YouTubers have given themselves a bad look on the platform. Whereas other YouTubers in the finance and productivity space have consistently created content that have educated their audience on key financial topics that concern them.
Now, I'm sure every creator would like to get to a point in which they're getting viewed by as many people as is needed to support them in making their content creation a full-time gig. I mean, that's definitely my dream. But I guess why I'll never be a famous finance YouTuber is because that isn't the point of FIDI. The channel isn't my full name, and I don't have my face plastered across the channel or on the logo. I'll never be a famous finance YouTuber because, in my opinion, I think it's more important for creators to actually be value-add YouTubers. There's a satisfaction in making a video about your specific niche or topic, whether finance or otherwise, and seeing comments roll in on how much people have actually engaged with that video or learned something interesting about said topic. Shedding light on information that maybe isn't as well known or talked about is what I'm about here at FIDI. This is what gets me excited working on FIDI. Now, the passion is there, but I think what me and a lot of creators want to work on is that creative process and delivery process in the form of the YouTube video in order to come across as professional as possible. And I hope that a few of you stick around to embark on that journey with me. So hey, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot more than you think. That's all for today. I'll see you next week for another video.